Welcome to the warm-up. We are here at Lake Agawam in Southampton, New York. Start your fitness watches if you're tracking, and let's get going with some windmills. We're going to go wide stance, arms straight out, and we're going to reach down and touch the opposite leg, stand back up, and do it on the other side. This is really going to start getting your blood pumping. First thing, this is what we want to do in the warm-up. Get you guys ready for your workout. When you get to the top in between these, you can start, go ahead and give your glutes a little bit of a squeeze. Warm them up a bit. And then you get one more each side. All right, now I'm going to go into some more monies. That's palms up, elbows kind of locked at your side. And we're going to rotate our thumbs backwards, basically as far as you can get them. You really want to try to squish these shoulder blades together here. And that's going to bring movement into our upper backs. We're going to do a lot of that in this warm-up to get you ready. All right, right into our wall slides from there. That is forearms are perpendicular to the ground. We're reaching up to the sky. And think about keeping your elbows back here, rather than forward. We're going to keep them back. And that's really going to help isolate the movement into our upper backs. And one more. All right, back to the lower body. I'm going to start with some squats. So I'm going to hold my hands at my chest, then my knees and my hips, and sit back as far as you feel comfortable. You can go pretty far down if you feel good, but just a shallow squat is great. At the top, think about pressing to your heels, and you're going to squeeze your glutes. This is another move where we use a lot of joints and a lot of muscles to get you warmed up. And last one. All right, back to the upper body. We're going to do their open book thoracic rotation, split stance, finger at the top of your head. And we're going to rotate that elbow backwards. And that just brings other really good movement to our shoulder blade area. And the better that moves around and the better we connect with it, the healthier our shoulders are going to feel and move. Switch sides. Get that other side. We do the split stance so we can really isolate the movement up here, and our lower body is just kind of locked in place. And last one. All right, back to the lower body. I'm going to do our good morning. So hands are up here. That keeps our back locked in position. Send just your hips back as much as you can. Really bending at the waist here. And as you stand up, squeeze your glutes again. You'll probably be limited at how far you can go down based on how flexible your hamstrings are, the back of your legs. And that's just fine. We're all really tight in our hamstrings. Very normal. So it should feel like a nice stretch as well. And last one. All right, let's go into some calf raises. So all the way down to your toes, to your feet. We're going to come up on the balls of our feet. This is going to be a balance challenge because you're limiting how much is on the ground. So tap something if you need to, no problem. You're going to try to pause for a second, half a second, and control your lower back down. This is going to bring some nice movement and blood flow down all the way to our feet, through our calves. It's important to take care of those two. Going to get two more. 1 and 2. And let's go into some neck rotations. Can't forget about the neck. That's something very common to, get a little creaky in there. We're stuck looking at a computer. Sometimes our neck comes forward and gets really tight. And switch direction. So don't push anything uncomfortable. We really just want to bring some nice movement and stretching. Last one. All right, we're going to do some kettlebell swings. It's going to be similar to our good morning. We're going to do send your hips back, and we're going to pick up this invisible kettlebell. And then when you stand up, you're going to pretend to throw that kettlebell really far forward, as far as you can. Generate your power from squeezing your glutes. Now that we're into the warm up a bit, if you are feeling good, you can add a little bit of speed at the top, a little pop. It's nice to practice moving a little bit faster than normal whenever you can, just to keep that up. Last one. All right, let's get a nice leg stretch. We're going to do a hamstring stretch, nice as wide as you feel comfortable. It's going to reach down to one side. It's going to be a static stretch, so no moving. We like to kind of mix up a little bit of moving and not moving. And you're looking for a stretch down the back of your leg. If you feel it on the inside or outside, that's totally fine. All right, switch sides. Even yourself out. If you are feeling very flexible, you can maybe reach down to the ground. You can get to your knee. It's all perfect. All right, let's bring some more blood flow back through the shoulders. We're going to do some arm circles. Make sure you are paying attention to whoever's around you. Watch out for the trainers. I'm going to start going forward or back, whichever is fine. And then switch direction, go the opposite direction. As you go through these, you might be able to get a little bit bigger circles as you're feeling warmed up. All right, now we're going to do a kickstand deadlift. So what you're going to do is step back slightly and out and stay up on your toe, focusing on your front leg. Reach down and touch your knee, and then stand back up. The kickstand is really just to balance so we can focus on one side without worrying about falling over. But this is a hip hinge movement, so your hips are going back. And we're going to switch legs. So the other leg is going back up on your toe, reach down, and stand up. And at the top, you're really trying to squeeze that glute, activate it. We want that to do a lot of work for us in the workout. Those glutes are everyone's biggest muscles. And last one, let's get a quick arm stretch across the body here. Little wrist rotation. We're gonna switch arms, get that on the other side. All right, in the last movement, we're gonna do our full body extension. That means we're gonna squat down, reach up all the way on your toes. I'm not gonna go on my toes, I might fall in the lake. And we're gonna get 4, 3, 2, last one, 1. Great warm up, everyone. Have a great workout.